So G major is kind of a naturally bright key, unlike the dramatic C minor or the really intense F minor. We've got this pattern, and while we can play it in any key, it just sounds right in G major. It's just bright and happy and playful. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take yourself back to when you were a little kid, and you were playing in the front yard or wherever, and you see a stick. You gotta swing that stick. You see your neighbor. Maybe you can run faster than him today. When you're a kid, everything's play. You think of something to do and you do it. You don't think, I hope I play it right. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to play. You're going to be playing in G major. So go ahead and do a little G major scale. Just remind your hand how to play it. Maybe do it backwards. Maybe start on the wrong finger. But we're just going to play in G major. Anything you think of doing, just do it. Worst thing can happen is you can trip, but then you just start playing again. And while at first you might be a little timid, that goes away the more you play. So we've played for a little bit, but now we want to play a game. We're going to play 3 games, and all of our games are with rhythm today. First game, we're going to find a 1-measure rhythm pattern. We're going to repeat that 2 more times, 3 times total. Now the 4th time, we're just going to do something different. Here we go. Our next game, we're going to play around with syncopated rhythms and thirds. So we're going to use thirds in both hands. I'm using a third above B. And to get our syncopation, just like any game, there's sometimes tips to play the games more effectively, better. So the trick to getting a syncopated rhythm is, instead of hands taking a turn, which is really even, let one of your hands steal a turn. Watch my right hand. It's going to steal a turn. It's going to do it again. And a 3rd time. Now the 4th time, same thing as last time. We're just going to do something different. Here we go. Syncopated rhythms now. you can level up. So our next level is going to be, instead of 1 measure patterns, we're going to do 2 measure patterns. Our 2 measure pattern, we're going to end differently the second time. The timing's the same with what we've been doing, ending each 4th time differently. So this one, 2 measure patterns, second time ended differently. Here's the first. Here's the second. Alright, here's another idea. Here's the first idea. Here's the second idea. Let's just end the second one differently. Now we've played around for a little bit, I'm going to play for quite a long time. Remember, the heart of what we're doing is playing, like little kids. You think of something, just do it. You've got some ideas, but it doesn't mean you have to follow those ideas. So, first idea was G major. Just make up little melodies. Second idea was 1 measure rhythm pattern. Repeat it 3 times. And differently on the 4th time. Third idea is thirds syncopated. And differently the 4th time. And finally, 2 measure pattern. Differently the second time. I'm going to play for a while so you can explore everything.